June 2014.
And save lives today, while we question, okay, why are people using these opioids? Why is opioid use up?
19 U.S. states have equipped police and emergency workers with naloxone. Several Canadian cities are testing programs too. Toronto Public Health has handed 1,100 naloxone kits like this to current and past drug users and their families. And they've been used to prevent some 150 overdoses in the last 2.5 years.
It puts a life-saving medication in the hands of people who need it, when they need it, and they have been responding really well.
Amy Graves lost her brother Josh to an accidental.
I can tell Donald McPherson why people are using drugs. It's because it's a dysfunctional society. Did you see that protocol that they were teaching down there at Public Health? They've taught it all over the province. Chest compressions only. That's the worst possible thing you could do. Here, Sean and all these doctors are noted in here. This is in the Toronto's protocol. All these doctors, I've had conversations with them. This is what it says to do. Shake and show. This is my rating in here. All the signs and symptoms that they teach you. Patients in a coma, labored breathing, pinpoint pupils, cyanotic blue. That'll push your heart's beating, and it could be any respiratory emergency. You better give them air ASAP. And then we got a letter here from the Heart and Stroke Foundation, 2013. Responders for a sudden witness cardiac arrest. That's the only time you give chest compressions only. See, if your pet, the vet knows, if your pet gets poisoned or eats a drug, you gotta give them air, and then antidote more air. They're teaching people how to kill people. There, see? They sent this to Sean Hopkins, the manager, and Dr. Laurie Morrison. She had a hand in writing this protocol. She's listed in that journal that I just showed you. Dr. Morrison wrote the guidelines on toxic ingestions. Any poisoning, you give them air. Yes. It's a letter from Sean Hopkins. I had to use a phony name because she knows me. Me and her have talked because I took this training September 2011. Thanks for the feedback. See, this is just when they got published. Meiosis, that's pinpoint pupils and a blue-colored skin. That means your heart's beating and you need air ASAP. Told her I was going to send it to all my med student friends. Well, I've showed it to the professors and my med student friends. Professors say, Gary, they're psychopaths. Because you couldn't get into medical school not knowing about respiratory emergencies because nurses see them all the time. This is Laurie Morrison. Yeah, Dr. Aaron Orkin, he wrote the 2015 guidelines. Dr. Morrison wrote that. She's a rescue. She's supposed to know these things. She's a doctor. She wrote the guidelines. They're all down here that says rescue breathing, rescue breathing. The cops phoned me up because I was told I was going to bring a tape recorder. She didn't like that idea, so she called the cops. Every police officer has their first aid note. You don't give chest compressions to anybody with a respiratory emergency, that's for sure. Is this what you're supposed to do? All public health had to do was read the label when they got started this bloody program. See, it's air, lots of air. This recovered position, that's very bad. Dangerous every time. You're unoxygenated, every cell, tissue, and organs die. And this has been up, it's a nice big framed thing up there they have in public health office. Tell your friends to give chest compressions. Because some people don't like needles, eh? So they think, well, okay, I'll just give them these chest compressions hard and fast. Yeah. Shh. By the time your heart stops from respiratory emergency, you're brain dead. You need advanced cardiac life support. Chances of survival, very, very slim, because it's not a cardiac arrest for a heart disease. Yes, very bad. Then we got this. You'd think it brutal to hold air from anyone, right? Yes, sir. somebody's died like very, wouldn't want them to do it to you, because there's hundreds of causes of breathing emergency and they had air, their hearts beating. Anyway, or the crazy people. The mayor told them, stop doing this back in January. The mayor of Toronto, he said, don't be doing that. So the chief medical officer, that's Sean Hopkins' manager. Yes, sir. Stop doing that.
In some of the harm reduction facilities we have. Do you want
Well, let's play that again.
to speak to that, Dr.
Dr. Barbara Yaffe, Chief Medical Officer, Toronto.
The paramedic service is actually very well
Yeah.
prepared. They all have naloxone. The most important thing when they get on site is actually ventilation as well as naloxone. But I think
Joe
what
Cressy. I'll roll the tape back a bit, the mayor comes on.
is
example, when the fire department are often the first to arrive, should be on ventilation, as Dr. Yaffe just said. But let me just say this about the budget. When it comes to saving lives in this manner, we
Not chest compressions if they taught tens of thousands of people. It's ventilation for any respiratory emergency. Self-evident truth. So, I suggest everybody try to save lives because there's lots of people taken to the hospital. Read the comment box, it's all hyper.